What's up, guys? This is EMP Remix, and if you don't know me, I play a bunch of fighting games and online games, RTSs, and shooting games and stuff like that. And basically, I wanted to make this video to let out a little bit of my frustration, if you will, on League of Legends and how I feel about the game. Now, the whole thing with League, right? It's a good game. I enjoy the game. It's fun for the most part when you have a team that's competent, knows their roles and what they're doing and stuff. But it's when you get into the solo queuing and stuff like that that really turns me off about the game. And the reason why is the players that play. Now, you have players, right? I can understand they don't know what they're doing, and they say they don't know what they're doing, and I have no problem with that. When I play a game and they're like, oh, this is my first time using the character, I'll give some suggestions based upon what I know. I'm not a friggin' guru of the game. I haven't been playing the game since it came out, but I have an opinion that I'd like to share with you guys about it, and just through my experiences with other games, and how self-explanatory the game is in terms of how you should win and what you should do to win. Like, I just feel like the players that are in the game that you queue with will say that they know what they're doing, or we're going to lose the game, and they're supposedly good, regardless to whatever they say, they're good, but then regardless of how they play, they're still good anyway. So it really annoys me about that. That's the thing that really annoys me when I'm playing. I just finished getting out of a game with somebody, and the dude was just friggin', he was just demoralizing the whole team the whole time. You know what I mean? And like, we both of the teams, my team and the opposing team, we traded towers, the bottom towers, and all the towers had been taken down. And there was this dude that disconnected, and then he came back in. So he comes back in, and we're still playing the game. Now, mind you, after the recent patch that happened, I had the same problems where I would disconnect, and then I came back in. Now, I came back in after I disconnected, and we won the game anyway. I think I was like 7-4 and double digits, low double digits or whatever. But the point was that we still won the game, It wasn't that big of a deal. And even if we didn't win the game, we still tried to win the game. You know what I mean? I could understand if they're already pushed towards the inhibs, then it's like, all right, well, there's like no way we're going to win right now. But there's still a way to win, and it just like pisses me off that this dude, who's a jungler, mind you, he's using Hecarim, he's jungling, he goes 1-5-2, and he just starts to die more and more, and it's like, and I guess he's trying. I don't know if he's trying or he's not trying. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he was trying. But then he talks mad shit, and he's like shitting on the team or whatever, and it's like, but you still died, you know what I mean, for no reason, when you could have stayed with the team and kept your deaths to a minimum, or tried to anyway. So he was getting frustrated, and he's blaming it on everybody except himself, Then he wants to report me because I want to report him. So you're going to report me because I'm telling you to have a more positive attitude towards playing. I mean, there's a video on the website and on the game itself that tells you about being a team player and what the chances are of you winning, while you're focusing on bitching and complaining about your team instead of doing what it takes to win. The other team is just focused on one goal, and that's winning. So you're not going to win. And it's like, I don't know if, Riot puts these videos on the website just to look pretty, and these people don't actually look at the videos and take into consideration the fact that it's not going to get any better by bitching. But it's just annoying. It's annoying playing ranked with people like that. And then the matchmaking system, that's another big issue I have with it. Like, I feel like they should have individual like stats that you have. Like let's say like for your level or for the amount of games you played, there's like a ratio of how many kills you get in the games that you played, or for people that play support that aren't really supposed to kill like or get CS like that, just how many assists they got within those games that they played, and then maybe like find a way to match them better with people in the same area of assists or kills, because the matchmaking system is really bad, because there's you have your bronze through diamond or platinum or whatever the last one is, and you have your rankings of if you start at bronze 5, you go to bronze 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you get promoted to silver and whatnot. And it's like, it's cool, but because it's like that, they group people that aren't really that good, you know what I mean, or not at a certain level, with people that are at that certain level. And it's like, they have to, like, those players have to hopefully carry these people that are not gonna do well against these high level players, and they're gonna lose lanes, and then you lose games that way. And I don't feel that the matchmaking system is really that good. Like, it should be based more upon how many games you played, how many kills you have, how many assists you have, and then you get ranked with those players. You know what I mean? Like, if you're really not that good at the game, or you're not familiar with the game, you're not going to do really well, then you get ranked with other people that are around your skill level. You know what I mean? Because you can be a great player being like silver when you're really like maybe like a gold player, and because of your team is gonna determine whether or not you guys win. It's a team game. You can't carry a game by yourself. And anybody who says that they carry by themselves, that's bullshit, because you don't. You have four other people. If somebody disconnects, then you have 3 other people helping you win that game. You cannot win League of Legends 5v1. So that's bullshit. Nobody carries, a whole team by themselves. It doesn't happen. Because eventually all the other opposing teams, the teammates of the opposing team are going to eventually catch up to however fed you are, and they're going to decimate you 5v1. So that's just a whole bunch of bullshit, and I'm not trying to hear that. So I like, all I'm trying to say is that I really wish that Riot would find a better way of matching players in the queue system. They force you to have, to either choose between solo queue, duo queue, or the 5-man squad queue thing, which is fine. The 5-player one is fine. I understand why they don't do 3 and 4, but if you don't know, they don't do 3 and 4. Well, this is just an assumption, but I think it's a good assumption that they don't want 3 or 4 people like queuing up together, and then they go into a game where there's only maybe like 2 people at max queued up with each other, or for solo queue, because of the team chemistry that they're gonna have by being able to talk to each other. So I mean, that's why, like, I understand, like, my video is not about making 3 or 4 queues or whatever, triple or quad queues, but it's just more of just how the players are in the game, and the matchmaking system itself. I really think that needs to get revamped, instead of worrying about costumes and ward skins and stuff like that, which it's really unnecessary. It's all aesthetics. It's nothing that changes the way the game is played. It's just something that is more visually appealing. You have a game of like 140, 150 characters. I don't even know anymore how many characters there are, but they should definitely do something to fix the matchmaking system in the game, because I honestly and truly believe that it needs some work done on it, and it needs to be revamped in some way. So just let me know what you guys think about that, or about what I said. Tell me how you feel. If you like the game, what you would change about the game. You know, if you agree about how I feel about the players in the game, and if you agree about the matchmaking system. If you know you don't agree with that, then tell me why. Let me know how you would handle it. This is just my opinion, and it's just something I'm throwing out there. Maybe Riot will see it and take anything that I say in this video into consideration. And yeah, I just wanted to just let off some steam, because it was just just playing is just ridiculous. Just real quick, I'll give you another quick example. So I'm playing my games, my 10 games, in order to get into ranked, so I could actually have a rank. And I duo queue, right, with my friend, and we're on Skype, we're talking, whatever. And for the first 5 games, I won 4 out of the first 5 games, right? Then as soon as I go into solo queue, I lose 5 straight, and then get thrown in bronze 3. I get thrown in bronze 3 for something that's out of my control. You know what I mean? At least when you're with another person and you're talking to them, you can communicate. You can tell them, oh, come down, support me, or come mid. We're gonna push mid, or push any lane or anything like that. But none of that is available to you in solo queue, and it just makes playing so much difficult, because even if you don't have communication with the team through voice chat or something, typing is going to take too long, and usually the players that are good are going to know what they're supposed to be doing. To some degree, even bronze players will know what they're doing, but there's just those people that just don't get the concept, and I just feel that there should be a more strict way of leveling, in my opinion. So like I said, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you take some of these things into consideration. Maybe, we can hopefully get the attention of Riot about this and maybe fix this and see if anything comes from it. If not, then I hope you enjoyed the video. And this is EMP Remix, affiliated with Empire Arcadia. And I will see you for the next video. Peace.